When it comes to OLED and when it comes to watching movies on OLED, to me personally, tone of color, temperature, I always select warm 1. And if you select warm 1 color, you will have that not too much of warmth, but just enough of that warmth yellow, just that's necessary for the movie to look like a movie. And this is what I recommend. It's the warm 1 color. That's what I highly recommend that you guys use for the OLEDs TVs when you're watching it in the movies. That's exactly what I would recommend. I'm using a Prometheus here for that one example. Now you can go to the cold blue if you want, but I really don't think that the cold blue helps the movie. Cold blue might be good for the sports, maybe for the games, but for the movies, I really think that you should leave it at warm 1, W1. It's just below the 0, where it says 0 balanced, go warm 1, and that's where I would leave it. Now, in terms of sharpness, I felt that leaving sharpness at 25 for the movies, especially for a 55-inch OLED, it's a perfect icing on a cake, if you will. Maybe I can give you a better shot of it. There it is. And this is my OLED right there. I brought my camera a little bit closer. OLED is perfect when it comes to picture perfect deep dark levels, as you can see here, and you get to see stuff in the movie that you normally wouldn't see with a backlit LED panel. And that's the one benefit and caveat of having to watch movies on the OLED. Now, in terms of color, I think that 65, it's perfect, as I like to use the word, icing on the cake, because it gives you a little bit of that HDR color pop. It's not oversaturating. I know you guys are going to say, oh, it's oversaturating. Trust me, it's not oversaturating. Leaving the color 65 for the movies with the warm 1 color tone, it's going to look perfecto mundo. Trust me. Give these things a try. I'm sharing this with you so that way you guys can give it a try. Let me know what you think. And remember, color temperature at warm 1. Dynamic contrast, I like to leave it at medium. This is just my preference. I don't like to be blasted with white bright levels. I feel the dynamic contrast at medium here, it's perfect for the OLED, in my opinion, for the movies. Give this a try. Let me know what you think. Dynamic color, I like to keep it on medium. This is also perfect because I have my color set to 65. So it gives a really nice, beautiful pop in color for the movies here. Color gamut, always keep it on wide. And super resolution, always keep this in low. This is really not that important for the 4K movies. This is only for 1080p movies or digital cable, stuff like that. And of course, brightness at 50. For the OLED, you don't never have to mess with the brightness. Leave the brightness at 50 because you already have every and each individual pixel being turned on and off. So you're going to have the best possible deep, dark levels that you can get. So leave it at 50. The contrast, you want this at 100 because you are watching the HDR movie, so you want to keep it at 100. And the OLED light, you want this at 100 because you are watching a HDR movie. So there you have it. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys like these settings or not, what are your thoughts on it? I use Prometheus for this particular reason because Prometheus has a lot of dark scenes in the movie and a lot of white, bright, colorful, ambient corridors. Well, anyway, let me know what you guys think. Try these settings.